Your 9 to 5 is costing you more than it's paying you, not in stress, but mathematically. Every single hour you spend forcing yourself through a job that you hate, you're paying in therapy, in takeaways, in weekend escapes, in a version of you that's literally getting smaller every single week. I've built multiple 7-figure businesses and generated over 800 million in revenue for clients. But the most expensive season of my life was when I was trading my sanity for a salary. And if you're honest, you know exactly what that feels like. So here's the question. How long are you going to keep financing a life that you secretly resent? Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know whether it's time to walk away and how to do it without blowing your life up. Let's get into it. So today we're breaking down 3 brutal truths that forced me to rethink the entire 9 to 5 game. Why working a job that you hate is way more expensive than you think it is, and I'm not just talking about the money. Why you are 100% replaceable to the business, but your time isn't. This one stings, but it will set you free. Why it's too late to start again is the most common and dangerous lie that you can believe, plus what I'd do if I was starting from scratch this month. And somewhere in this video, I'll share one moment that made me realize I couldn't keep doing this. Even with responsibilities, a family, and people counting on me. Keep count as you go. How many of these truths are you breaking right now? Truth number 1, the real cost of a job that you hate. Working a job that you hate doesn't just drain you. It sends you backwards in slow motion. Not because of the salary or the numbers behind it, but because of what you have to spend just to tolerate your own life. Listen guys, back when I was still in my play it safe season, I wasn't buying freedom, I was buying numbness. Takeaways because I was too exhausted to cook. Treat yourself weekends to escape the week that I'd just survived whilst dreading that Sunday evening feeling. Does it sound familiar? Courses that I took and distractions, I never made any implementation because I was too burnt out to think straight. Mental health costs not just money, but the energy it takes to keep patching a life that is fundamentally misaligned with your goals. You tell yourself, I'm doing okay, I'm successful, but the truth is, you're spending a fortune to act like you're okay, instead of fixing the thing that's breaking you in the first place. Here's the part I've never seen anybody calculate. Typically, you are working 260 days in a year. Around 2,000 plus hours. If even a half or even a quarter of those hours are spent in a state of anxiety, dread, or resentment, you are training your nervous system to believe what normal feels like. You're not just losing your time, you're losing the baseline of what a good life for you even looks like. The real problem isn't that you're underpaid, it's that you're overpaying to be there. In a second, I'm going to show you the thought that finally broke me, the moment I realized who I was actually working for. And once you see it, it becomes almost impossible to unsee. And listen, if any of this is hitting a little too close to home, drop real in the comments. Not for me, for you. So you can look back in 6 months and see this is the day that things started to shift for you. The second truth is you are replaceable, but your time isn't. This is going to sound harsh, I'll warn you up front. You are 100% replaceable at your job. That's not an insult, that's the business model. Most high performers stay trapped because of this one belief. If I quit, everything will fall apart. They need me. Let me be blunt, if you left tomorrow, they'd be stressed for about 5 days. They'd redistribute your workload, they'd post a job ad, they would replace you. The company survives, the system survives, the machine keeps moving. You're stuck. You're the only one whose life gets permanently affected. The projects that you're losing sleep over, someone else will inherit them, forget them, or change them. The emails that ruin your weekends, no one remembers them a month later. Meanwhile, you've been sacrificing years of your life for someone else's targets, someone's KPIs, someone's dream that you might never even meet. Here's the mindset shift that freed me. If I'm loyal to someone else's dream, what would happen if I was even half as loyal to my own? I started looking at those same 2,000 hours a year and asked, what if even 20% of this went into building something that actually matters to me? Because when you build someone else's dream, you get a salary. When you build your own, you get your identity back. You also get leverage and options. In the next part, I'm going to hit the excuse that keeps ambitious people stuck for years. It's too late to start again, and I'll walk you through what I'd do if I was starting from zero this month. Before we go there, think of one person in your life who clearly is too talented for the job that they're in. Send them this video because sometimes we need someone else to hold up the mirror. The third truth, it's too late, is the most expensive lie ever told. Listen. Let me ask you something brutal. If you think it's too late to change now, what do you think you'll think in 20 years? Good thing I stayed stuck? or I wish I'd moved on sooner. You will never be as young, as adaptable, and as resourceful as you are right now, regardless of your age. Not 10 years older, not after another decade of burnout. People tell themselves, I've invested too much in this career. I've got responsibilities now. Maybe I'll change once things calm down a little bit. It doesn't calm down. You just get more used to the chaos. When I rebuilt my life, here's what I focused on. And it's what I'd do again if you strip me of everything today and drop me at ground zero. Get brutally honest about the cost of staying. Write it down. Mental health, relationships, physical health. The version of you your kids and future family will actually get to see. Define the first dollar that you want to earn on your own terms. Not your dream income, not replacing your salary, but your first dollar that matters to you. And that first dollar that you make for yourself will hit harder than 100% pay rise in your current job that you hate ever could. Redirect hours, don't wait for permission. You don't need to burn everything down tomorrow, but you do need to stop giving 100% of your best version of yourself to the thing that you hate and 0% of the thing to what you actually love, which is yourself and your family. And guys, you don't need loads of time for this. Even 1 or 2 focused hours a day becomes 700 hours a year. 700 hours a year of skill building, creating, learning, selling. It will change your life, your entire life, faster than another year of maybe the next year I'll get that promotion. Decide a timeline and then work backwards from it. Is it 6 months? Is it 12? Is it 18? Cool, you've got a plan. Reverse engineer what needs to be true financially, strategically, and emotionally for you to walk away with confidence. You are not starting from scratch. You're starting from all of the experience that you have inside. That is a trap. In a second, I'm going to give you a very simple challenge that might be the line between one day and day one for you. Let me just be clear about something. Your 9 to 5 isn't evil. Stability isn't evil. Responsibility isn't evil. What is dangerous, though, is staying in a life that quietly destroys you because you're scared. You're scared of what it could mean to choose yourself. 3 truths. Working a job that you hate is expensive, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay? You are replaceable to them, but your time isn't to you. The system will survive, but your own life, it won't get a second run. And it's too late is a lie that steals decades of people's lives. I've seen it numerous times. You will never be as young and as capable as you are today. My challenge to you, tonight, not someday, tonight, take 20 minutes and write down the real cost of staying where you are, the first dollar that you want to earn on your own terms, and 1 concrete action that you're going to take in the next 7 days to move towards it. Then come back to this video in 30 days and tell me what changed. If you're serious about building something that actually matters to you, in the next video that you can watch here, I break down the 10 things that poor people do that rich people don't, and it heavily relates to this video and is a fantastic baseline for you to start from. Click that, keep the momentum, and remember, you are not stuck. You're just one decision behind the life that you actually want.